The woman was doing the laundry when she was suddenly surrounded by a group of agents, but the woman remained completely calm. She grabbed the wet clothes she had just washed and used them as weapons. The woman's strength was formidable, and she quickly knocked all of them to the ground. Just then, a man tried to sneak attack her, but he was swiftly defeated. However, at that moment, the agents all knelt before her. It turned out the woman was once a 5-star general, but later, she met her true love. Her husband, however, came from a poor family, and she feared her status would put pressure on him, so she chose to hide her identity, even using all her savings to help her husband join the military. When she learned that her husband had achieved victory in the war and was about to be promoted to a general, she immediately ordered her subordinates to notify all the nobles in the city. She wanted to host a grand banquet for her husband. Then, the woman took out the weapon that symbolized her status. Determined to reveal her identity as a 5-star general at the banquet. She had been waiting for this day for 3 years. Soon, the next day arrived. The woman carefully picked out an outfit for the banquet. Her husband immediately announced that he wanted to thank someone crucial today. Everyone thought he was referring to his wife, and the woman couldn't help but smile with joy. But to her shock, her husband named the wealthy man's daughter instead. The woman thought it was a joke, but her husband coldly declared he was divorcing her, mocking her as an old woman who was no longer worthy of his status as a general. The woman tried to save the marriage. At that moment, the rich man's daughter claimed that it was all her doing that the man was able to become a general. She threatened that if the woman continued to cling to him, she would make her disappear forever. But the woman didn't care at all. She immediately exposed the daughter's lies and revealed her true identity to everyone. However, her husband refused to believe her. He coldly ordered the woman to kneel and apologize to the wealthy man's daughter. Seeing her husband's heartless and unyielding attitude, the woman's heart was completely shattered. She signed the divorce papers without hesitation, determined to make him regret his choice. Then, she ordered her subordinates to light a signal flare. Her subordinates saw it and immediately rallied the troops. But her husband thought she had gone mad from the shock and decided to silence her forever to protect his future. As the woman looked at her husband's heartless expression, the last glimmer of hope in her heart finally died. At that critical moment, the subordinates finally arrived at the banquet hall. The woman reached out and summoned her weapon, ready to make this man pay for what he had done.